Hey, it's Miss Eisencraft back with more station review for Chapter 9. So, interpreting p-value, it's kind of weird to do one of these for a multiple choice. But what this is asking is kind of vocab heavy. A lot of these multiple choice are. In tests of significance about an unknown parameter of some population. So, either the mean or the proportion, right? Which of the following is considered strong evidence against a null hypothesis? So, strong evidence against is like what is considered strong evidence? When are we rejecting the null? So, it's like overall helping you understand what it even, or testing if you understand what a significance test is. Would you want your value of an estimate of the unknown parameter based on your simple random sample from the population not to equal zero? This doesn't even really make sense to me. Like, Um, would the value of an estimate of the unknown parameter lying within 2 units of the sample value be strong evidence? No, because if you're within 2 units and this is the null, if you're within two, that's kind of likely, so you're not going to reject that. Okay. C says we observe a value of an estimate of the unknown parameter based on a simple random sample that is very consistent. Being very consistent with the null, which is right in the middle here, very consistent means it's likely to happen. Well, if it's likely to happen and consistent with the null, we're not going to reject the null. Leading us to our answer D. We observe a value of an estimate of the unknown parameter. It's an estimate because it was based on a simple random sample that is very unlikely. That's where your p-value is so small. It was way out here in the tail or way out here in the tail. Because you are plotting it, and plotting is not the right word, but you're calculating the probability based on this being true. And if you're way out here, then you have reason to believe that your population is different than this. You're rejecting this, you know, this for your population. So say you're like the amount of cats that our school households at our school own is more than the population. So if you're way out here, it's not that likely that you would just grab a sample. It's likely that our population of households at our school with cats is just higher over here. So we can reject this as the parameter for our school. Okay. Long-winded. These zero things, it's like you wouldn't hardly ever get an estimate of zero. That would be crazy. Just it's very unlikely out here. So that's enough to reject our null. Long-winded, sorry.